National Tight Ends Day. Where else would you rather be?
Happy National Tight Ends Day to those who celebrate.
So any start-sit question that's really, really close, we're probably going to lean towards the tight end because we know
Yeah, we probably will.
Happens on tight end day. Last year, we talked about last night. Last year, they set some records. Fortunately, that's not going to be able to happen this year because of Bipocalypse happening at the same time as National Tight Ends Day, but we'll still have a good day. We do like to run through the actives and inactives real quick before we take your questions. I see there's already at least a couple in the chat, so get those in now. Active today, Josh Downs is playing. DJ Moore. Christian Watson is expected to make his season debut tonight. David Njoku is playing. DeAndre Swift, Tyler Algier, Mason Taylor, those guys are all good. And for Monday Night Football, it's looking like Terry McLaurin is going to play, as is Deebo Samuel and Kareem Hunt. And then on the inactive side, we got a long list this week, unfortunately. We got Bryce Young is out. Cole Kmet is out, as is Lamar Jackson. We got the news about an hour ago. Drake London is out. So if you have Drake London in your lineups, make sure you get him out. I had to scramble and take a few Drake Londons out of my lineups today, unfortunately. Michael Penix is out. Jalen Hyatt. A.J. Brown is not playing with his hamstring injury. Tyrod Taylor is out. Garrett Wilson is out. No more Brock Purdy. No Ricky Pearsall. Nico Collins out. Christian Kirk out. Josh Palmer out. Calvin Ridley. And then the almighty Roschon Johnson is inactive today as well. So let's hop into the chat, get some start-sit questions going here for week 8. Let's start with Steve Martin. Is this the comedian Steve Martin? I don't know. Hey, I started Quentin Johnston and Jordan Mason.
I'm
so
sorry.
I need all the upside I can get. I have to choose between Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, RJ Harvey for my flex. Who do you think is the play, given my situation?
Given your situation, I want to shoot the moon with RJ Harvey.
Yes, I think so. I mean, I have Bill ranked ahead of RJ Harvey.
You love Bill.
I don't love Bill. I had him as he was my sit of the week this week. But, swinging for the fences upside, we need some explosive plays in a shootout environment. I think RJ Harvey might be that guy.
Yeah, he might do some damage.
He might. Very, very risky, but shoot your shot. From Baseball Shorts 19, hey guys, in a PPR, we got to start Algier, Tajay Spears, or DJ Moore this week. So DJ Moore is interesting against the Ravens. Good matchup there. Algier has the Dolphins, who we know how bad they are against the run game. They'll probably be getting blown out. So we're going to see some Tyler Algier in the fourth quarter of that game and before that, of course. It's going to be the Bijan and Algier show in that offense, I think.
Yeah, should be, especially with.
Now you cut out.
I will go with Algier.
Okay. Yeah, I think. Over DJ Moore.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to play DJ Moore, but I would take Algier over Spears at least. How about from Reds? I can't read that. How about Khalil? I'm going to screw it up. I'm not even going to try. How about Tyler? No, Khalil Shakir, Tony Pollard at the flex for half PPR.
Shakir. Oh, just Shakir or Pollard?
Shakir. Pollard.
I'll play Shakir. Pollard is going in the wrong direction. He's trending in the wrong direction.
Okay. I think I would lean Pollard here. I think we'll get a little bit of a. If we want to stay floor play, we want to just get a handful of points, I'll do Tony Pollard. I think he's got a better chance of scoring a touchdown than Khalil Shakir does. How about from
You're just going
Charles?
against me just because.
Sometimes I do, yeah. Usually I end up on the wrong side of that. Usually I end up
You
wrong.
do usually.
How about from Gerald? Thoughts on Christian Watson tonight?
I think he's going to be involved and should have some catches. Now that Golden is playing, um, that tempers it a little bit, and of course he's got to watch out for Malik Heath. But
Of course.
I still think you can get. I think you could count on 8 or 9 points out of Watson. I think they're going to be excited to have him back. I mean, in all seriousness, he is probably the most qualified to be the wide receiver one on that team.
I mean, it would depend on my options who I would play. If I would play Christian Watson, I'd probably sit him. I'm not as optimistic as you, although I feel like we've seen in the past Christian Watson miss an extended period of time with injury and then come back and jump right back into like a high-end productive role. So
Yeah, I feel like he's coming back a little soon. I didn't expect to see him this soon, but
yeah. All right, how about from Gerard, our guy Gerard? PPR, Kyle Pitts or Dalton Schultz?
you know my answer.
Yes, I know you want to play Dalton Schultz, but what about with Drake London out against the Dolphins? Kyle Pitts. That's
You
a
just
really.
said it's going to be the Bijan Algier show.
I know, but somebody's got to catch some passes.
Dude, it's National Tight End Day, and Kyle Pitts is closer to a wide receiver. I'm going with Dalton Schultz.
Okay.
Dalton Schultz is going to eat today, and I stake my reputation on it.
All right. I'm trying to pull up my rankings as being slow.
There's going to be a lot of people angry with me if Dalton Schultz does not have a good day today.
So I've got Dalton Schultz as my tight end 8 and Kyle Pitts as my tight end 9. So we're on the same page. I'll play Dalton Schultz. All right. How about from Ice Cold OG Jones? Juwan Jennings or Kendrick Bourne?
Oh boy.
I'm pretty sure Kendrick Bourne fell off the face of the earth last week.
Yeah, he really did come back to earth last week. It's hard to ignore what he did the 2 prior, but it's hard to ignore what Jennings was unable to do. But I think I just got to go with the name. I got to go with Jennings.
Yeah, it's his 3rd game back. At this point, he's got to start getting something going. I think we'll get.
As long as he doesn't break any more ribs, we'll be all right.
Yeah, let's go Juwan Jennings. How from Eric? Eric is asking start 1. Oh, actually, I want to circle back to Gerard real quick before we get to Eric. We missed the second part of his question. Kyle Monungai, Tajay Spears, or Isaiah Davis? Monungai.
Yeah, sure. Right. No, Swift is playing.
Yep.
But he's banged up.
The Ravens' defense is brutal. They're probably going to have a lead because there's no Lamar Jackson. They're going to lead. They're going to be able to, use that run game.
Who's Tennessee playing?
What did you say? I don't know if you cut out or I cut out. I don't know what you said.
I think it's probably me. My Wi-Fi is just a disaster. Okay, Titans are playing the Colts.
Yep.
Oh God. I really want to say this is going to be the week for Spears, but not enough to risk it. So I'll go with you, Manungai.
All right, back to Eric. Start 1, DK Metcalf, T. Higgins, or Tetaroa McMillan.
I think that's going to be Higgins.
All right. I definitely want to. Higgins is interesting now that Flacco is the quarterback. We saw he can get the job done. I actually have Tetaroa McMillan ranked ahead, so I'm gonna go with Tet. I think Andy Dalton is gonna give a little bit of a bump to the pass catchers in that
Yeah,
Panthers offense.
I agree with that, but I just don't like them with the Bills coming off a loss. I think
With Lamar,
I think the Bills are going to come out awfully hungry.
with Lamar Jackson out, start 1 at quarterback. Kirk Cousins, Justin Fields, C.J. Stroud, Marcus Mariota, Tyler Huntley, or Mac Jones.
Hold on one second. I'm sorry.
So we got the full waiver wire quarterback currently. Let's see if we can at least narrow it down.
Okay, I'm back. I'm better than ever. Okay. Cousins, Fields, Stroud, Mariota, Huntley, or Mac. I'd say based on the way he's been playing, I would say Mac Jones, followed closely by Mariota.
Yep, that's how I have them ranked as well. I have Mac Jones as my QB 12 this week. It feels a little aggressive. But I have Marcus Mariota right behind him. And you know how I feel about Justin Fields, but he's hard to trust right now. But if Justin Fields has a Justin Fields day,
he's going to lose by 3 touchdowns
against the Bengals defense.
Yes.
He's so tempting to play him one more time.
No, he's not.
Can we at least acknowledge that the absolute ceiling play here would be Mac Jones? I mean, would be Justin Fields.
Yes. Oh,
okay.
No, Mac Jones. Yeah.
All right. Well, if I need the most points absolute possible, I'm going to take Justin Fields. Otherwise, I'll play Mac Jones over Mariota.
Dude, he got benched by a terrible team, and the only reason he's playing is because the backup popped up with an injury.
Well, now he's motivated, refocused, and he's got the Bengals. The Bengals solve everything. You should know
and
that.
His owner is like, who is this guy?
I know, that was brutal.
It's Mac Jones.
All right, we're going Mac Jones. All right, let's get Jacob in here. One question today from Jacob. He says, with Lamar Jackson out, I have to pick up a quarterback on waivers. I'm thinking Aaron Rodgers' revenge game against the Packers has me enticed, especially since I have DK, but he didn't give us any other options. So I think we agreed last night. We think Aaron Rodgers could have a nice day against the Packers. We liked Calvin Austin.
Aaron Rodgers is either going to have a terrible day or like record setting. And I lean towards the latter. I think he's going to do really well in Green Bay.
It's either 4 touchdowns or 4 picks tonight.
Right.
But he's going to sling it one way or another.
He's going to be slinging the ball.
How about Luscious Varensis 44?
Nice.
Would you go Roma Dunze or T. Higgins today?
I would go Roma Dunze against that Baltimore defense.
Yes, it's Roma Dunze day. I would have liked it more if Lamar Jackson was playing because there'd be a little bit more of a shootout environment there. But I still like Roma Dunze. That Ravens defense is just Swiss cheese. Jack No 7 Dennis. PPR, DK Metcalf or Darnell Mooney?
Mooney.
No.
I'm going to roll with Mooney with London out. I would probably normally go with Metcalf, but Green Bay's, I know we were just talking about Rodgers, but Green Bay's pass defense is not bad.
After what we just said about Rodgers, all right, I'm going to go Metcalf, and it's not even close for me. I'm going Metcalf.
I like Mooney.
Ice cold OG Jones. We need
ice
more,
cold.
We need more questions from Ice Cold OG Jones. Just
we
because
sure do. I love that name.
Saying Ice Cold OG Jones. All right, Rico Dowdle or Isaiah Pacheco. This is a tough one.
It is a tough one. Chiefs are playing Washington.
Yep.
I'll go Pacheco. I think Dowdle has the opportunity to really boom in this game and take back the starting role. But Pacheco against Washington is just too tempting.
Yeah. I mean, they're both terrible run defenses. The Bills are very susceptible to the run, as are the Commanders. I have them ranked back to back. I have Rico RB16, Pacheco RB17.
The only thing stopping me from Dowdle is just the questions of Hubbard. Like if they're still splitting carries, then that costs him.
How about from Timothy Park? Caleb Williams or Jackson Dart?
Caleb Williams against Baltimore.
Yeah, I agree. I know Jackson Dart, he played well.
I like Jackson Dart this week. I just like Caleb better.
Yeah, I agree. I've got Caleb Williams QB 8, Jackson Dart QB 11.
Okay, hold on. I got one here from Twitter. Cousins, Mac Jones, or Huntley? We're going Jones.
Yes.
And then Worthy, Schultz, Manor, Fannin, or Jennings?
Say it again. Worthy,
Schultz, Manor, Fannin, or Jennings?
I think it's your boy Schultz.
Huh?
I think it's your boy Schultz.
I think it is.
No Nico Collins? Yeah.
I'm going to have so many people mad at me if I'm wrong on him. I mean, seriously, like I won't be able to show my face on Twitter.
Oh, from Jacob, Darnell Mooney or Terry McLaurin?
I'm going Mooney again.
Yeah, this one's Mooney. I'm worried about McLaurin. He's coming off like a mysterious injury. He's got a tough matchup with the Chiefs, backup quarterback. So let's go Mooney. To the Mooney. How about from Trey?
Yeah, and Mariota's not exactly known for airing the ball out either.
Right, correct. How about from Trey? Full PPR. George Pickens or Darnell Mooney? For reference, he has CeeDee Lamb and Cortland Sutton starting and can't decide between Pickens or Mooney.
Pickens or Mooney? I have CeeDee and Sutton. Huh. I'm going Mooney again. But that might be because I hate George Pickens.
George Pickens is probably going to get quite a bit of Patrick Surtain today. And I know the CeeDee Lamb's there, but Pickens lines up a lot on the outside. So he may, whereas Lamb moves into the slot a lot. So he's going to get at least a share of Patrick Surtain today. I don't know if it'd be the full, he's not going to shadow him, but he's going to get some Patrick Surtain. However, with that said, I want to go George Pickens.
What? What? You're like, this is bad news. This is all bad news. Play him.
My fear is that Kirk Cousins is going to drop back like 19 times because they're just going to hand it to Bijan and Tyler Algier all day against that Dolphins
I don't
defense.
think Cousins is going to let that happen. I think Cousins
They're
is
not-
going to be like, let me throw the fucking ball.
Yeah, he might go 19 for 19, but how about tug drug fishing? Michael Pittman or Deebo Samuel?
Deebo. No question for me.
I can't find where I have Michael Pittman. I
think Jonathan Taylor is going to have a huge day. So I'm not really in on the Colts pass catchers.
This one's for you from Jacob. Bengals or Falcons defense?
Bengals. We are going to kill them. I'm not saying that just as a homer. I'm not saying it because I'm a homer. I am, but I'm not saying it because of that. I am actually starting the Bengals in numerous leagues.
All right. Well, let me give you the neutral take here, and it's 100% the Falcons because they have a legitimately good defense, and they're playing Tua turn the ball over Tagovailoa. I mean, that's all he does.
Either way, you have a good situation on your hands.
Yes, I will say, Bengals are they're a decent streamer this week if they need one, because of what happens with Justin Fields. However, I think the Dolphins are more susceptible to turnovers than the Jets because they just drop back
more susceptible than Justin Fields.
Yeah, it's because Justin Fields would drop back 15 times, whereas Tua might drop back 30 times. That's double the chance. Right. How about from Cooper Lauren? We need to start 2: Michael Pittman, DK Metcalf, Jalen Waddle, or Deebo Samuel. So this is tough one. Anybody but Waddle. Take off Waddle. No, not Waddle. Waddle's out. Yes.
Waddle's out.
He's the easy one. Yeah.
Deebo and DK.
All right. I lean Pittman over Deebo, but I wouldn't argue against it. I wouldn't argue either way, so I'm fine with that. As long as it's not Waddle.
Deebo is perfect for Mariota for what he is especially going to do, which is some outside screens and some short crosses and stuff like that. I played Deebo over McLaurin all day long.
I agree. I do have Deebo over McLaurin pretty easily. How about from ice cold OG Jones?
Ice cold OG Jones.
Hollywood Brown or Juwan Jennings?
Ooh. Yeah. I will go. Ooh. I'll go Hollywood because I just that Washington defense does not inspire confidence. And I think that just about everybody could get in on the act today for the Chiefs. I don't think he's going to put up 20 points, but I don't think Jennings is either. But I can see Hollywood getting into the painted area.
Give me third and Jawan. How about Blaze Higgs is asking DJ Moore or Rashid Shaheed. It's the flex spot in PPR league.
That's actually kind of tough. I like Shaheed this week.
Shaheed's interesting. Shaheed is, I think Spencer Rattler is interesting if you need a deep sleeper streaming quarterback against the Buccaneers.
That said, with it'd be a lot easier choice if Olave was out. I'll go DJ Moore against the Ravens.
Yeah, I agree. How about from Ruben 2? Brees
Where's
Hall?
Ruben 1?
Brees Hall or Woody Marks? Brees.
Brees Hall.
Yeah, Brees Hall. And Michael Pittman or T. Higgins? I think we might disagree on this one.
T. Higgins for me.
We do disagree. I'm going to go Michael Pittman. How about Tajay Spears or RJ Harvey?
That's okay, man. Ask away, Jacob. We love you anyway.
Yeah, bring him on. We've run out, so keep them coming.
Are we out? Are we caught up?
We are caught up on YouTube.
Damn.
So if anybody from TikTok wants to come over to the Yards Per Fantasy YouTube channel, we will guarantee answering your question, but we will try to grab a few here. How about Tajay Spears or RJ Harvey?
Ooh. I'm going to say Tajay Spears because I think he will see, at the very least, he'll see the same amount in the passing game as RJ Harvey will, and he's probably going to carry the ball more often.
Yeah, I think so. I would lean Tajay Spears there as well. How about Rico Dowdle or Tentaroa McMillan?
I'll go Tet on this one.
Yeah, I agree. How about
with the red rifle?
We're playing Dalton Schultz over Kate Otten, yes?
You betcha.
And how about from him? Who do you think I can get from Ladd McConkey and Judkins if I'm looking to trade for a running back?
Wait, what? Wait.
I think he wants to take Ladd McConkey and Quinshon Judkins and package them up for a running back.
For a high tier running back.
Yeah, this is gonna be like,
because Judkins is pretty good.
Yeah.
That's a good question. I want to see one thing here. I'm not looking up trades or anything. I just want to see Judkins. Okay. The end of the season, Judkins has Tennessee, Buffalo, Chicago, San Francisco, Las Vegas. I would keep Judkins, honestly. Like, he's got such a good playoff schedule. The only downside is week 17. He's playing against Pittsburgh, but I'm not so sure that matters that much.
That Steelers defense isn't that great. If I said that Steelers defense is not that great.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's just ranked a little higher than the ones that I mentioned, which are all susceptible to the run.
Yeah. I was trying to look at.
I mean, if you really want to trade to go higher, you can. I'm just saying that there is still time for Ladd to decide to pop off. If this, we saw it was a lot of Quentin Johnston, Keenan Allen to start. And then all of a sudden we started seeing Oronde Gadsden and Ladd McConkey more often, a little underneath. So I think Ladd could be getting better as the season goes along. And I like Judkins' playoff schedule. Like I said, as a matter of fact, after their bye next week, I mean, Judkins is just His schedule is soft. It's soft. At least against the run, I should say.
Let's get this one from Juan. Quentin Johnson just gave me a 0. Help me
Ditto.
who is my wide receiver 2, my wide receiver 3, my tight end, and my flex? We always get the big questions from Juan.
Yeah, all right. Let's do it.
All right, wide receiver 2. So we're going to go Deebo Samuel.
Woo, I like Tez Johnson a lot, but yeah, I got to go Deebo.
All right, wide receiver 3. I guess we only have Tez or Booty. I think we go Tez, yes?
Tez.
All right. So that's our wide receiver 2 and wide receiver 3. So we need a tight end.
Okay.
Kittle or Ertz. So it's National Tight Ends Day. We're going Kittle, right?
Oh, absolutely Kittle.
And then for the flex spot, so we could go Booty, we could go Bill, we could go Henderson, we could go Manungai or Ertz. Bill.
Man. Yeah, I guess so. It's one of the Washington guys. I'd either go Bill or Ertz.
How from Dallas Lamb, we need Darius Slayton, Rashad Bateman, or Malik Washington.
Not Malik.
No.
Ew.
No.
I can't get on board with Darius Slayton.
Yeah.
And I know Bateman can be boom or bust, but I would take my shot with him.
Yeah.
Even with Snoop Huntley under center.
I would have considered Bateman as maybe a decent sleeper this week if Lamar was playing, because that Bears defense is pretty bad, and Bateman can give you a boom week out of nowhere. So yeah, I would throw the dart at Bateman, even with Tyler Huntley.
I wouldn't expect any of them to do much. To be honest with you, but I'm not here to blow smoke up your ass.
Only one of them has a Pro Bowl quarterback, and that is Tyler Huntley. How about real quick? We got 1 minute. We got 1 minute. Xavier Worthy or Romeo Doubs?
Romeo Doubs.
Romeo. All right. So I think we've got pretty much to the end. It's about to be 1 o'clock. So
we are up against it.
Like a last second question to get it in now, because I'm about to end this thing. Thank you to everybody who tuned into the show, asked your questions. We're going to have a great day of football. We're going to have a National Tight Ends Day.
National Tight End Day, sponsored by Cheetos.
Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you come back. Let us know how we did. If we got your question right, got your question wrong.
Yeah, watch out for Malik Heath in Green Bay.
And okay, watch him on the bench. And we'll see you for our sleeper show on Saturday night next week.